Hey, all work, no pleasure.
This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in Brooklyn, New York at Brooklyn Campervan's Block Party. Check out all the vans back here. Well, I just met up with Miggie. He's got a classic Ford Econoline van that he built out into a custom camper van, and this thing is awesome. So join us for the tour.
Hi, my name is Miggie, and this is my 2014 Ford E350. So we could start from the outside. It's 2014, the last year that they made the Ford E350. It's a 5.4 V8, two-wheel drive. The next goal was to do a 4x4, but everything here that you see was done in Mexico by my guys over there. So these bumpers are custom-made steel bumpers. I added these amber lights on here. I added these red tow hooks over here. And I had to put the little bit of Baja designs over here. I have a little bit of off-roading background, so I like those. And I had some all-terrain tires, some BF Goodrich ones. Those are good. And I had this utility box cut out and made for my guys in Mexico. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get the lock for that later on. We'll go back to that. And then I go surfing down in Mexico a lot, so I had them put these surf poles over here. And we kind of borrowed the idea from Illumines, and we made our own. So can carry two long boards, mid-lengths, the short boards go inside. And the top, this is a Fiberline top. It gives you about a little bit over 6 feet of headroom inside. We'll get in there and show you. I have 400 watts, so that's 400 watts solar up there. And here's the water inlet where we can fill the water from the outside from whatever water fill-up station we can find. I put an outdoor shower. It's also powered with a diesel heater inside, so you can get hot water, cold water. And I wanted to put one outside because I wanted to be able to rinse off after a good surf or something. And this is, I have a shower in there actually. We'll also go there. And this is how we're gonna get rid of the gray water tank from showering. And it's just an easy little screw cap right there, and I use gravity to drain it. So this is actually a good Pelican box. I got this on eBay for $100. That's a good deal. I put all of my random stuff in here, cooking stuff, whatever gear I want to put in there, my wetsuit. $100, you can't go wrong with that, and you get all this storage. So I have my my cooking gear in here, and you can put whatever else you want in there. Okay, so this is my 12-volt AC mini split. And this works wonders because I only have 400 amp hours of battery in there. And this runs off of 12 volts, so I can run this all night. Then when the sun comes up, it charges the batteries a little bit, but you want to use the DC to DC charger to start charging it because the solar is not going to charge it fast enough. Here's my diesel tank for my heater inside. Okay, so here's the back. So this is the diesel water heater I was talking about. This was also from China, and my goal with this van was to get everything budget friendly for the people that wanted to buy it, and for me at first. And I found that I can't afford a lot of these $200,000 vans, $250,000 vans. So I wanted to make a van that had everything that was all around under 40,000 bucks. So everything you see here is all under 40,000 bucks. And so this is my water tank. There it is. The diesel water heater is in here. Might be kind of hard to see it, but if you get the camera and go in this little hole, you might get a little sneak peek in there. Maybe we could talk about that one later. And yeah, sorry about the mess. I just drove from California, so I just dumped everything in there. Extra lagoon table for the front. And oh yeah, so these were from my overlanding days. I didn't want to get rid of them. So this is a outdoor shower tent. It pops open. You could shower right here. It'll open up. I could demonstrate that if you want me to. It might take a little too much time. And this is a CVT awning because I like to tailgate by the beach. So that comes out right there. And a little extra table here if I wanted to barbecue and not have the whole setup going on. Just a quick tailgate, that's cool. And I have these magnetic window shades. Everybody that has a van, they know what these do, but for some weird reason these magnets get weak. over time. And some extra tow hooks. And I have these for backup lights. When I'm camping off grid, there's like 0 lights, so that helps when you're backing up. And we have a steel storage box with some snowboard mounts because I have no more space in this van. So this is just more junk. Got a basketball. You got surf. Yeah, you just throw whatever in there that you don't need. So these are my old Max Tracks for my my 4x4 back then. I had to put it here. I borrowed this idea from the Aussies. They put it over here. They mount it over here for their Land Cruisers. So this drops down, and it's a good spot to barbecue right here when you open the awning. Perfect flat surface, a lot of space, so that's good. And this is a galley box that my guys made out of wood. It's just extra storage. I used to have all my spices and stuff in there, but now it's all this other junk. And I put my spices over here instead now. There's a recessed area in there, and it's perfect for spices to go in there. All right, to the inside. So first I want to start off with this one. I also put a shower. It's a hidden shower. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this. So a little trap door comes out, and there's a shower pan. And I have a shower curtain that magnets on the bottom of this pan, and it goes in these hooks over there. And then my shower hose comes out of the faucet right there, and then you got to shower inside if it's too cold outside. And of course, I had to put a little fire extinguisher here for some emergencies. I have this on a swivel, so usually it's faced that way. This is perfect for, I would say, a couple, because one person can stay here with a lagoon table and work and eat, and the other one can stay over here. So let's step inside. I have here, I forgot what size Dometic this is, but it's filled with the essentials, as you can see. That's all you need. And here's a sink. I have it on a water pump over here. I have the water level right here, and inverter to keep that on, and I have the lights on a dimmer switch. And then if you go up, I had to put 2 Max Air fans. Sometimes one is not good enough. I like to have one going in, one going out, and you have a nice little cross breeze in here. I have some windows over here too for more airflow by the beach. And here's the sink, running water. I have my fresh water over here in another tank, and I'll open this up for you so you see what's going on in there. Just, I like to keep my gray water for the sink over here, because when you're camping, it's a lot easier to get rid of gray water. You can just bring it in and out instead of having a tank, and you can only go to certain places to empty it. And here's my fresh water, and a little bit extra storage down there. And this is my drawer with all my cutlery. And I also have this, living in a van or part-time on the weekends, you want to maximize all your storage space. So I found this in the Container Store in San Diego. Fits perfectly right here. And looking at this just gives me so much satisfaction with how perfectly it fits right there. Just extra storage. And I put this is a Jensen, I forgot the brand of, or the actual model of this one, but I put this one aftermarket. I wanted it to come out a little bit so I can see, so I can have like GPS instead of the old radio that we have over there. And moving up here, this is my idea. I like to hang out in campsites, but I also like to watch movies. So then I have a projector over here, and then I hook it up over there in the back for the laser right there, as you can see. And yeah, I could just Netflix and chill on my bed there at camp. So over here is actually all my storage. It might be a little bit messy. So I have just a shower stuff, basket of pots and pans. I didn't do the best to organize this yet. I'm sure someone can help me out and give me some ideas on that. I just like to find bins from the Container Store. And we also have this. If I'm too lazy to put the window shades up, I just do this really quick. Now it's a changing room, and that's cool. Okay, so this is I want to show you my cutout first. I did this cutout for my dog. So he has a place to sleep right here. He likes little nooks and crannies, so this is perfect for him. It was closed off. I cut it open for him, and he loves this little space. I also have a diesel heater right here. It's in the back. It's all tucked away. Couldn't show you that, but it comes out right here. Have some outlets over here, and this lagoon table. This is my workspace right here. So I wanted to have a fixed bed, but I didn't want to have just one purpose. So then I designed this where this comes down. And then I had this custom made. So now it is a full size queen bed. Lots of space. You can fit 2 adults comfortably and a dog if you want. And I sleep so well in this one. It's better than my bed at home, honestly. And if I'm ready to work, get the day started, I put this up. Very simple build, very effective. And then now you have your workstation. You can stare out by the beach and hang out. And also I wanted to show you, this is where all my electronics are, or the electricals. So it's yeah, very simple build. Like I said, it's a budget build. I wanted to include everything. It's on a Renogy charge controller, and I have an inverter here. Forgot the brand of this one. I have 400 amp hours of Renogy batteries over here, fuse box. And yeah, I try to keep it organized so if something stops working, I could at least check the fuse box right away. And that's it.
You utilized every inch of this van, and it's still like wide open. These high tops make the difference. In case, because now we have Sprinters and ProMasters, you could buy it, the roof is already tall. But in case someone wasn't familiar with that, these Ford Econolines, they came up to about here, and that's it, you had to duck around. So the high top, they cut out the whole entire roof and they put this big fiberglass top on, and now you could stand up front to back. Just like my Airstream, I have a cab over bunk bed. I sleep up here, but mine's a little bit wider up there, so I could sleep almost diagonal. But this, you got a queen size bed in the back, you got your shower. I didn't see a toilet. What do you do for waste time?
Toilet, I do what most van life people do, and I pee in a pee bottle. And if I have to use a toilet, I have a, I'll show you in the back later, but it's a portable. You can open it up, and you use like one of those biodegradable toilet bags, and then you do your business, you tie it up, and then you throw it away, and then you fold it up. But that's just emergencies. Usually I go to Planet Fitness, or I go to campsites, what everyone does. But that's the only thing with the toilet situation, but I do have a last resort, and it's that portable toilet.
Our viewers are probably dying at this point to find out more about this mini split, because I haven't seen one like this before. Yeah. It's much more compact, and it looked like it was built out of a milk crate in the back. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Okay, so as you can see, my van's fully loaded. I can't put any more stuff in on the sides. My surfboards are there. On top, I have 2 MaxxAir fans and a bunch of solars. And I really wanted to put it on the top or somewhere hidden, but I just couldn't find anything. You could actually put that and mount it in your spare tire area location, but then I wouldn't have a spare tire anymore. So then I just made a metal plate in the back, and I mounted it on there, and I called it a day. And then I hooked it up. I didn't do a good job hiding the lines and everything, because I just didn't want to go through the wood and everything and mess it all up. And it's a 12-volt mini split. And it blows cold air, very energy efficient, and I highly recommend it. If you want to include the link, you could include it in there, I'll give it to you. But I think the cost for this was about $500 or $600, and that's it.
Damn.
Versus Dometic, that's like $2,500.
And did you have to have someone charge it with Freon, whatever, when you were done installing?
Yeah, I just had, I went to a normal, like an auto shop, and they charged it for me. And they hooked me up, and you just have to give them the specifics of how much to put in there. It's all in the manual. Might be in another language, but you could always find something on Reddit or online in the forums, and you'll get some ideas on that.
Can we go outside and take another look at the mini split and the metal plate? And can you grab the key to that compartment?
Yeah. I also wanted to show you guys that it comes with a remote. And you can change the speed, the temperature, if it swings, you can put on sleep mode, eco mode, all of that stuff.
No problem on 95-degree day, keeping it cold?
No, the only problem that you'll come across with that is going to drain your battery more, because it's going to try to keep it at a certain temperature. And if the battery gets low, you just want to start your engine so you can charge it DC to DC and then fuel the batteries through that, because it will still drain your batteries pretty quickly because it still requires a lot of energy, and that's everyone's issues with in the van community. Is an AC that's energy efficient, and this is the best I could find.
So it's got a plastic crate, you got your DC compressor motor, and the fan over the evaporator, I guess, and that's all today?
Yeah. So this is actually supposed to be mounted underneath, but this is the best one that I could find that would fit this perfectly with all my other knickknacks in the back like this. This is the only thing that would fit there. And so this is a metal plate. I had my guys take out the glass window and make an exact plate to replace that window so I can mount this with a bunch of screws over here.
The way you painted it, it actually still looks like a window.
Yeah, so it could give that illusion. I just wish that I painted the red crate black, but I just didn't have any more time.
I like the look of it.
And then right here, it screws right there. And like I said, I could have done a better job hiding it. It wasn't my priority at the time.
I think it's fine. Let's check out that compartment.
So the key for that one.
This is a body on frame. So there's a chassis underneath, so you could cut into this without compromising it. You can't really do that on a Sprinter or a Ram ProMaster.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not gonna talk about those other vans, but there are certain things about these older vans that have been around for so long. And that's one of the pros of these vans. It's a lot more customizable, I would say. Let me get the key.
The only problem is you can't get them anymore. It's a shame.
That's the thing, yeah. But they're still pretty common though. You can still find them around, but you can't get any of the newer ones anymore. So this is really cool. I really needed this. We always need more storage, and this is a perfect solution to put all my recovery gear. So this is all just recovery gear here. It's pretty watertight, but I have my toolbox. I got first aid kits. I have more inside first aid kits, but these are just all for recovery, all of that.
It goes in about 18 inches.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of space in here. I don't know the exact dimensions, but let's see. I'll show you this bin. You can fit 2 of these in there. And as a person that lives in their van part-time, this is a lot of storage.
I have one similar in my Airstream van, and it's made out of fiberglass and has a fiberglass flip-down door. I fit my tracks in there, my leveling blocks. I got my ARB compressor in there, oil. It's probably about the same size. It's not metal like this. It's all fiberglass.
Yeah.
Well, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for taking the time to give us a tour of this awesome creation. And at one point you were building these and selling these. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so it was a little bit after COVID, and my buddy introduced me some guys in Mexico, and they lost all their business in Mexico during COVID. It was kind of tough. And so I approached them when I was on a surf trip there with my buddy, and I asked them, are you guys willing to help me figure out how to build these vans? I know you guys have the expertise and the experience to do whatever it is. And my guys in Mexico, of course, they knew somebody that were like master carpenters. They were really good craftsmen. And so he said, sure, let's do it. And I took on that project. Me and my partner did maybe, I would say 8 to 10 of these. And like I said, I like to make it affordable because I was in that same exact situation. These Sprinter vans, they're amazing. It's like, I want one, I still want one, but I don't have $250,000 for a Sprinter van. So I wanted to build one, and this is what I came up with. I wanted everything included, budget parts, but you can be on it full time, have all the amenities, and all for under $50,000. The lowest one I sold it was this nice lady. I sold it for $30,000. It was an older 2001 Ford E350. Gave her high top, everything, and it was $30,000 bucks.
Well, I'm sure someone's going to contact you and want to get one built, so I'll make sure I leave a link in the description so people could check you out. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, guys.